And welcome back to EDH Deck Building. I am your host, Demo, and it's time for another Commander gameplay video. For those that are new to this, I play Commander with my patrons via Discord using Spell Table. The links for all will be in the description below if you are interested in joining in on the fun. And I will also give a shout out to one of my patrons, Julian, who actually appeared in the first gameplay video, is now doing Twitch streaming where he plays with me and a lot of other my patrons as well. If you want to check that out, if you're not getting enough gameplay from my sort of content, you can get it there as well if you're interested. So that link is in the description. But let's get to the decks. We're starting out with Igor, who is playing his Kodama of the East Tree deck, which is a sort of partner without deck. It is a mono green spirit tribal deck. Very interesting deck. Next up, we got Caden playing his Yomiji, who bars the way deck. A commander that I'm sure a lot of people are unfamiliar with. This is actually sort of a mono white lands deck. Very interesting deck that I've played against a few times. And land seems weird here because whenever a legendary permanent other than Yomiji is put into a graveyard from play, you return to your hand. But if you sack legendary lands to certain effects, those legendary lands are legendary permanents that will go back to your hand. So that's sort of the thinking there. But ultimately, it is a mono white sort of landfall deck. Next up, we have a Car playing his Chishiro, the Shattered Blade deck. And I was going to say this is sort of doing what you would typically expect from a Chishiro deck, but really he actually does quite a few things in this game that I wasn't expecting at all, so stay tuned for that. And I am playing my Brallin Skyshark Rider partner without deck. I took my own advice from my most recent 10 deck ideas video. I've toyed with a few different partner without commanders. This is the one I decided to settle on because I actually didn't have a mono red deck at the time and I wanted to make a mono red deck. And this is just basically a mono red discard theme. I'm playing heavily into the discard there. I was thinking maybe Shark Tribal, but that didn't play out so well with the mono red. So I went heavy discard theme. And of course, for anyone who's not familiar with the partner without thing, this is just Brallin. There is no Shabraz here at all, right? This is a mono red deck, no other partner. So let's get to the game.
Draw. I will play Flagstones, tap, Esper Sentinel, and pass.
Draw. Forest and pass.
I will draw. I will play a Mossfire Valley pass.
I'll draw. I will play a Desert of the Fervent. I almost called it a dessert. Tapped, of course, and I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play an Iganjo. Tap for a Mother of Runes, and I will swing one at Akkar, which randomly, and pass.
Ow.
Okay, that be draw. I'll play another forest. I'll tap for 2, and I'll cast Revisits. Get to pay for Esper now, and I'll pass.
Draw a card for turn. I will play a Forge of Heroes, and then I will pass my turn.
All right, I'm going to draw. Thank God it was a land. I will play a mountain, and I will play a Liquid Metal Torque. I'm done.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Play an Iganjo Castle. Tap 3 for a Burnished Heart. And then I will swing 1 at Igor and pass.
Tap draw. Forest. Tap 2 for Rampant Growth, and I'll pay 1 for the Esper now. Get a forest. Then I'll just pass.
Alright, I'm going to draw for turn. I will play a forest and then tap 3 mana to cast a Kodamas Reach. I will not pay the Esper, and then I'll pass after that. I'm going to put a mountain into play and a forest into hand.
Okay, I will untap and draw. I will play a mountain. All right, I got to Vandal Blast that Esper Sentinel. As much as I don't like casting Vandal Blast not overloaded.
I'll give it protection from red.
I didn't
my
even...
Mother of Runes.
Didn't you just cast that?
Jesus.
No, I cast it turn 2.
He cast that 2 turns ago.
That's what I get for not paying attention then, I guess. Well, I will certainly pay for the Esper Sentinel now. All right, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw, play Snow Plains, and I will swing Burnished Heart at Demo and Esper Sentinel at Igor and pass.
Upkeep draw. That for 4, and I'll cast a Guardian Project. And I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a mountain for turn. I'm going to tap 3 mana, Invigorating Hot Springs, and then I am going to pass my turn. It enters with 4/1/1 counters.
Sorry to interrupt, but at the end here, Igor and Akar, did you guys pay the one?
Yeah, I'll pay the one.
I'll
figured
also pay the
much,
one.
But I just
All done?
Yep.
I am going to play a Hazard's Monument, and I will pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel. Pass turn.
end of turn, I'm gonna tap 3, sack my Burnished Heart. So I will get a Snow-Covered Plains and a Plains if I can find my Plains. Untap, upkeep, draw, play a Dust Bowl, and I'll tap 4 for Mangara the Diplomat, and I'll pass turn.
Upkeep, draw. Tap for 2, and I'll cast Lone Dweller. ETBs. Draw a card. It's the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest for turn, and then I am going to tap 3 mana, play a Krenko 10th Street Kingpin, and then I'm also going to tap 3 mana and cast a Mage Slayer. I'm going to downtick my Invigorating Hot Springs, putting a +1/+1 counter on Krenko. Krenko now has haste due to Invigorating Hot Springs. So I'm going to move straight to combat. Demo. Krenko is going to attack. On attack, he gets a +1/+1 counter, and I'm going to create 3 goblins.
So how much am I taking?
3.
Okie dokie.
I'll draw 1 card from Esper Sentinel on the Mage Slayer and 1 card from Mangara for it being the second spell.
And that'll be my turn. I'm just making my tokens.
Okay, I will untap and hopefully draw a land. I did, thank God for that. Play my commander. It's going to cost 1 less. So it's going to cost 3. And when I cast a creature spell, I can discard and draw. But I'm not going to. Then I'm going to cast an Imperial Recruiter for only 2. And this time I am going to discard and draw. So I'm going to discard my Ghostlit Raider. Draw. I will put a counter on my commander, and everyone is going to take 1 damage. Then I will go get a creature with power 2 or less.
So the Mangara triggers.
Oh,
You
is
cast
it the
that?
second?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just drawing a ton of cards over there with his mono white deck. I'm going to get Harmonic Prodigy. That is all. I'm done.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will tap 7 for an Emiria Shepherd.
Oh boy.
Play a Snow Plains land for turn and bring back my Burnished Heart.
Oof.
Did you have a response to that, or?
Yeah, so enters the battlefield, and then you play the planes. The ability will go on the stack. With the ability on the stack, we'll be switching the shepherd.
These 2 then, eh?
Yeah.
The trigger's still on the stack, so I'd still get my Burnished Heart. So then,
You'll draw 2 because you can't pay.
is it a May? No, it's not. It's unfortunate for me.
You don't want to draw? That's how many cards you
I've
got?
got too many cards in hand, yeah. I will go to discards. I will discard a Myriad Landscape and a Farewell and pass. And go get a Beast token.
Yes. Cool. On top of each draw, I'm gonna play a Search for Tomorrow, paying the 1 for the Esper Sentinel. Just do that and I'll pass.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a mountain. I will cast a Taurian Mauler for 3 mana. And then I am going to pay 4 mana. Caden, you will get to draw 2 cards from Mangara and Esper Sentinel. I will cast a Concord with the Kami. I am going to downtick my Invigorating Hot Springs to put a +1/+1 counter on Krenko. I am going to go to combat. Igor, I'm going to attack you with... on attack, Krenko's power is going to increase. I get a 1/1 counter on it, so it's going to be 5 damage your way, Igor. I'm also going to make 5 1/1 goblins, and that will be my turn. Or on instep, Krenko due to concord with the Kami, I'll put a 1/1 counter on target creature with a counter.
He's getting out of hand fast, eh? All right, I will untap and draw. Okay, I'll cast my Harmonic Prodigy. It's only going to cost me 1 red. I will trigger my Hazoret's Monument on cast. I will draw... Ooh, I got to discard first, actually. I will discard my Dragon Throne of Tarkir, and I will draw.
Once it hits the field, I'm going to tap 1 and swords it.
You can't.
Your Harmonic Prodigy?
What are you responding to?
What, like after it enters? Like,
Yeah.
because Hazard Monument is when it enters the battlefield, isn't it?
Hazoret's Monument? What?
Yeah. Is it a cast trigger? Like,
Well,
I'm
first of
source-
all, I'm discarding. I'm doing this, so everyone can lose a
okay.
life.
I thought
and I'll put a
sorry,
counter
I
on
thought
it.
Hazard's Monument was a enters the battlefield.
No, it's
I
a
should-
cast trigger.
Yeah.
Reading the card explains the card, Caden. Come on, buddy.
It does
All right.
sometimes.
When you
Happening.
cast your Harmonic Prodigy, I get to put a +1/+1 counter on my Torian Mauler.
Is the Harmonic Prodigy on the battlefield now?
Yes, it is.
May I swords it now?
No, you may not.
No, you still have priority.
I have priority, and you can't do anything until now. I'm just going to sit here, so you can't
Yeah.
swords my guy. So too bad.
Yeah.
I think my best option is to just give you a better target. I'm going to cast a Torbrand, and
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do.
I'm going to
Yeah.
trigger this as well, of course, when I cast it.
Each lose 1.
I will discard my Squee and draw. This is going to trigger twice. Do you have any responses yet, or no? No?
All right, now I'll swords it.
You're
Now
gonna-
I'll swords it.
You are going to swords it?
Yeah.
The Harmonic Prodigy? Okay. There is
Harmonic
2
Prodigy.
triggers on the stack. So
Yeah.
this will get swords. It's exiled, and I will gain 1 life from that, I guess. So everyone's going to take 2 damage now, and I will put 2 counters on. And there's my Torbrand, which I'm sure won't last much longer either.
There's a lot of scary stuff on the field right now.
Yeah, there is, and it's not all from me. I mean, somebody has a Krenko that's like, what, a 7 something, or how big is that guy?
Yeah.
6,
There's 8
7.
goblins.
Also, when you cast Torbrand, Torian Mauler gets a counter. I am sorry.
Yeah, you get a counter from the swords as well, right?
Yeah, it should
Oh.
have 3.
I did miss that.
Caden, you also get a draw off of Mangara.
Sweet.
You're just drawing a ton of cards. I'm
That's
wondering if I should attack now or not.
Nah, you're fine, man.
I want to attack Caden, but he's just going to chump and use his mother rune. So, all right, I'll pass.
Okay. All right, I will untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play an Evolving Wilds, and I will crack it. Brave Snow Plains. And then I will also tap 3 and sacrifice my Burnish Heart to get another 2 plains. And then I'll shuffle up. And then I'm going to tap 2 mana for a Brought Back and return
Organic counter?
Burnished Heart to the battlefield tapped and Evolving Wilds to the battlefield tapped. And then I'm going to tap 2 and I'm going to Fateful Absence the Krenko.
Just destroy, right? Or is it exile?
Yeah, destroy and then you get to investigate,
You get a counter on your Mauler as well.
which is now also becoming a problem, but that's fine. And then I will pass the turn with a gigantic pile of lands.
That we draw. Yeah. I have 6. It can just my commander. None of these 3. Enters, trigger, draw card. Have 7 in hand. I'll pass.
I gained a counter from you casting your commander. I will untap, upkeep, and then draw. Forest for turn. I'll go ahead and bring out my commander. I will tap 4 mana to cast 1 with the Kami on my commander.
I'll draw from Mangara and from Esper Sentinel.
All right. How much power do you have on the board, Caden?
7.
Wonderful. I am going to attack you for 8.
I will jump with the beast token.
Second main phase, I will downtick my hot spring to put a 1/1 counter on my commander. And I'm going to move to my end step. I'll choose the first 2 abilities of Concord with the Kami, so I will put a +1/+1 counter on target creature with a counter on it, and then I get to draw a card because I control an enchanted creature. And that is my turn.
All right. We'll untap and draw. I will play my own Burnished Heart, which I absolutely need because I have no lands, and it will trigger my Hazoret's Monument, I will discard. As much as I want to use this card, I'm going to discard my Razormane Master, or yeah, Razormane Masticore, and I will draw. Everyone is going to take 3 damage from Brallin because I have a Torbrand in play. I will play an Arcane Lighthouse as my land for turn.
I gained a counter from you playing Burnished Heart.
You
Sorry.
sure did. You sure did. I feel silly not attacking with my commander here, but yeah, I'm going to pass.
I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an Emeria as my land for turn. Then I'll sack my Evolving Wilds and go get a Plains. And just to speed things up a bit, I will sack my Burnished Heart at the same time. So I will be getting 3 Plains on the battlefield. I'll tap 7 for my commander. And then I will tap 1 for a Wayfarer's Bauble. Then I will go to my end step, and I will have to discard a Terramorphic Expanse to hand size. And that is my turn.
Draw a card. Tap 2 for the Great Henge. Tap Great Henge, gain 2 life. And an extra 4 here, and I'll cast Primordial Sage. I have triggers here, this. Draw for the counter. And I can put something from my hand. I'll put Iname, draw another card, and another draw, I suppose. So I'll play actually a forest as my land for the turn. HEBs triggers Kodama. I can play another one, so Bill's Quarter.
Well, this is getting out of hand fast.
And okay, it's Lightning Greaves. HEBs, I can put the Geist. Stranglehold Geist. Play. Draw 2 cards. Put a counter into it, which kind of ruins the Undying, but I suppose that's alright.
A little bit, yeah.
Equip the Primordial Sage, I guess. No, I equip Iname. No, I equip the Primordial Sage, actually. It's... No, yeah, that's it. I want to start swinging. It's not safe to be swinging. I want to keep my blocker, so I'll pass.
Alright, I'm going to untap, upkeep,
7
untap,
cards in hand.
upkeep, draw. I will play a forest for my land. I am going to tap 3 mana, because reading the card explains the card. I will equip a Mage Slayer to my Taurian Mauler.
Yeah, that's pretty good right now.
I will remove the last 1/1 counter from Invigorating Hot Spring to put a +1/+1 counter on Taurian Mauler. I will a Swarm Shambler, ETBs with a 1/1 counter. I will pay 2 mana to sacrifice my clue to draw a card. I will pay 3 mana, 2 mountains and a forest, to cast an Overgrowth on my Forge of Heroes. On cast, I get to create a 2/2 red spirit.
I'm going to do the draw 2 cards.
Alright. I am going to move to combat. Caden, I am going to attack you 14/14, and on attack, it's going to do 14 damage to your face.
Yeah. Yes. That's unfortunate, but oh well. I will go to 18. And then I will block with Mangara and give him protection from red.
Yep.
And I'll gain 2 life from that, because he's got lifelink.
I am going to move to my instep. I have 2 triggers. Checking my board. Yes, 2 triggers. So I am going to resolve Concord with Kami first, then my commander. So I have all 3 modes of Kami, so I will activate all 3. First one is I will put a 1/1 counter on target creature with a counter on it, going on Taurian Mauler. I will draw a card because I have an enchanted creature, and then I will create a 1/1 colorless spirit because I have an equipped creature, and then it's going to be my commander's second ability, Instep, put a 1/1 counter on each modified creature I control. So these are just going to quickly uptick, and that is my turn. Go ahead, Demo.
I will sack my Burnished Heart. Get a couple mountains.
I am afraid of a wheel.
I have no wheels in this deck. 0 wheels. I can't bring myself to put a wheel in here. I don't have one either, so there's that. On my upkeep, I'll get my squee back, which I forgot to do last turn. I gotta remind myself of that sometime. I will draw. Oh boy, things are getting out of hand fast, aren't they? So let's cast a Hazoret for 3. On cast, I get to discard. I will discard my Alchemist Greeting, which I will then cast for its madness cost. I will pay the 1 so Kaden doesn't draw. You are going to draw off of your Mangara, though, because that's the second spell that I'm casting. But then I'm going to kill your... which one am I killing now? I'm actually going to kill the Mother of Runes. I'm dealing at 4 damage. Believe it or not. I think that's... against a mono-red deck, Mother of Runes is so good.
Yeah, it's very good.
The Mangara
Now
would
you
come
can
back
ping the
to my
others.
hand as well.
Also, my discard means you guys are going to each lose 3 life.
That's starting to hurt.
Yeah, that's the idea. And now I really don't want to attack because everyone's got giant creatures. I will pass turn. Yep, I'm going to pass.
I will untap a large pile of lands. I'm not used to having this many lands. Upkeep, draw. Oh yeah, sorry, beginning my upkeep. Before I draw, my Emeria trigger goes.
Oh, I've
And I
got
will return Emeria Shepherd to the battlefield.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I've got 2, 4, 6,
No,
8,
I can
10
see
planes.
you've got lots of planes. Yeah, I actually didn't even know you had an Emeria.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is off in the corner. I see.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll put it over here.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Nothing I can do about it.
Okay, so some stuff's gonna happen this turn. I'll pay 1 for a Shadow Spear, and then some stuff's gonna happen. So I think I'm doing this right, but I'm gonna ask you guys to correct me. I'm gonna tap 2, sacrifice my Wayfarer's Bauble, who could put a plains on the battlefield. Mirror Shepherd's gonna go, and then I'm gonna bring
Did
it back.
come back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do this a few more times until I run out of plains in my deck. Do it again, and we'll get another plains.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
They are coming in play tap, so I have 1 more tapped one. And then I will do it again, and I'll do it again to get 1 more, and then I think we'll call it there. So for the last plane entering, I will return something else, which will be the Mother of Runes. And then I will shuffle my library.
Well, I guess there's not a board wipe coming then. That's what I was expecting.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. There is a board wipe coming, but I've got nothing else good to bring back. I'll tap 2 and vanquish the Horde.
Okay.
Actually, I guess you're right. I'll just leave the bauble up because there's no reason, but I'm just not going to use it anymore. But, yeah, that makes so much more sense.
Any responses?
Does it-
I got nothing. No?
I got nada.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
no one's playing blue,
Things are going to start to die. All legendary creatures you can return to your hand because of my commander.
so I will
No,
return my Torbran and my Brallin to my hand.
Yeah. Actually, when those hit, I will exile enemy, and I will return all my creatures to my hand.
Your spirits, right?
Spirits, yeah, there are spirits.
I am going to be getting 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 1/1 colorless spirits.
I will tap 4 for Mangara again. I also played a Zero Orb. And that is my turn.
Draw. Hey. 1 for Soul Ring. Soul Ring. This and 2. Guess my commander. Draw a card. Draw another card. And a counter. 5. And I'll cast Brian Need Kami. Trigger. Draw first. The 2, put a counter.
I will draw off my Mangara. I think.
And I will, with my commander trigger, I'll put the Boundless Sky, put a counter on it, draw 2 cards. Play land for the turn. I can move this. Choose my commander's post. Yeah. Just my commander. That's 7. Yeah, I'll just try to swing to kill Mangara, so I will swing on my commander.
I'm sad about that.
I'm sorry. Apologize.
I'll block with Mangara and gain 2 life.
And then I will pass the turn. I will have to discard 2 hands, so let me just choose what I'll keep.
Alright. Then untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play a mountain. I am going to tap 2 mana, cast a Goblin Bombardment.
Oh boy. People are going to be dying here, I think.
Respectfully, one person is. Caden, I will be sending 19 colorless 1/1 spirits at you.
Okay.
Anything else?
That will be it. I'm gonna have this as my tapped. I'll have it tapped.
Alright, I'll be sacrificing a few lands here then to my Zurin Orb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll sacrifice 10 lands to my Zurin Orb. So I'll lose 19 and gain 20. So my life ends up at 20. I'm actually gonna be changing how I sacrifice these. I'll be doing it a bit smarter, but I will be sacrificing 10 in total.
Flagstones?
Yeah, I'll be sacrificing flagstones. I'm seeing if I can sacrifice it so I can keep Emberia online.
Second main phase, I will 2, 4, 6, because this can tap for 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna bring out my commander again. Alrighty. That is going to do it. I don't have any end step triggers, surprisingly.
All right, I'll untap and draw.
Well, despite my best intentions on sacrificing my flagstones, I'm out of planes, so...
You're out of planes in your deck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will play my Brallin for 3 mana, and I will draw and discard, or sorry, discard and draw. I will discard my Squee. I will draw Torbran. 1, 2, 3. Discard and draw. I will discard. Sorry, you guys will each lose a life. I will discard my Angie's Ravager, which I will then cast for its madness cost. Then Torbran hits the table. And I am casting another creature, so... Oh, sorry, it's only going to cost me 1 because of my Hazard's Monument.
Yeah, but the cast happens with Torben still on the stack, right?
Yeah, you guys aren't. You guys are only taking 1.
We're safe.
Yeah, not 3. That's funny. I just realized something. Anyway, I'm going to discard my Mind's Eye, which I really don't want to do, but I got to keep the other cards.
As a reaction to you discarding your Mind's Eye,
Mm-hmm.
I will be sacrificing 4 spirits to Goblin Bombardment to do 4 damage to your Torbran.
Oh, boy. No, it's not on the field yet.
It's not?
No, it's... Yeah, sorry. This is on the stack. So the way it happens is I'm casting Torbran, and while he's on the stack, I'm discarding my Angie's Ravager, which I'm then casting for madness. So the Angie's Ravager is going to hit the table before my Torbran does. So
and then that triggers it. Okay, that was I thought.
And then
Angie's resolved.
I know this is good.
Then Torbran
I'm getting
resolved.
confused myself.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, the Angie's Ravager, because I am casting a creature spell, I'm doing it again. So you guys are all going to take 1. So everyone take 1.
The original one.
No,
The
2.
original
It's
one?
2 1s now.
2 ones.
So
Okay.
you guys should have all taken 2 this turn.
I've done it.
Now Torbran hits the battlefield. And I will play a mountain as my land for turn. Don't worry,
Eventually I will.
there's no way I will be able to do anything before you can kill my Torbran. Everyone's obviously very terrified of it.
I'm terrified of the Goblin Bombardment, man.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay.
Now I will.
You're going. So, what are you doing?
I'll sacrifice 4 of my tap spirits, going down to 15 tap spirits.
Okay, I have a response to that.
Okay.
I'm going to channel my Sokens in. And I have 3 legendary creatures in play, believe it or not, so it's only going to cost 1 mana.
But we'll take 3, right?
So I'm discarding, so you guys will all take 3 from my Brallin.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make 2 colorless spirits. And then I'm done. And then my Torbran will die.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, that's interesting. Oh yes, right,
Don't
upkeep.
like
I keep forgetting my upkeep. I will bring back Amelia Shepherd. I'll play Mistfield Plains as my land for turn, which will trigger the Emiria Shepherd. I'll bring back Mangara. I will tap 3 for Savine's Reclamation. And I will return a Plains to the battlefield, which will trigger my Emiria Shepherd. And I will bring back Mother of Runes. I'll tap 6 for an Elspeth Sun's Champion.
Now I will sacrifice a Furret to kill Mother of Runes.
I'm going to +1 Elspeth to make 3 soldiers. And that'll be my turn. I'm going to change how I tap here. I will go get those tokens.
Okay, untap, upkeep. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. With this. Draw, counter. So counter, 2 draws, another counter. Put up on target creature. I'll put on it. My commander trigger. I will put a Primordial Sage into play.
I'm so glad I wasted my Vandal Blast back like on turn 3. Oh boy. Did you draw off of that?
Entering. Oh yeah, I draw 2, right. That's good. Thank you. I'll play my land for the turn. My commander trigger. I can put another land. Now I'll tap for 6. 3 here. And I'll cast Jugan, the Rising Star.
I'll draw from Mangara.
Okay. I can draw 3 cards, so I'll draw 3 cards first. And then I'll put a counter there. This one gets a counter as well. Whenever I cast a counter, so I get to gain life here, so I'll gain 6 life. I can put something 6 or less. I will put a. I was actually gonna put something else, but I just drew Coat of Arms.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh my.
You boys have a lot of spirit tokens, I guess.
Those
Yeah.
are some extra. Yeah, those. Wait, are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, are you sure you want to do that?
Because
My
each of those spirits
friend.
are going to be 21. Oh no, his things are spirits too.
because his
His
things
things are
are
spirits
Oh
too.
my.
Am I sure do I want to do that?
Yeah,
I'm not
it
really
counts
sure.
all spirits, so I don't know. Like every spirit on the
How many-
board is going to be a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
What, like a
I have at
30,
least
30?
21.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll choose something else from my hand here. And I'll go back on this.
None of his creatures have haste though, so there's nothing he can.
Yeah,
He
like,
can't.
but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a car would just win on his turn if that was with a coat of arms in
Yeah.
play.
do your colorless spirits fly?
No,
They
no.
do not.
the
They do
Kamigawa. No, the Kamigawa spirits don't fly for some reason. They just sort of hobble along the ground.
They can be a bomb, though.
But he can chuck.
they
that's
can-
20.
You still have to put something in play, right?
Yeah. Just wondering here, man. Do you have any flying blockers, Akar?
No, but I promise I won't kill you. Please don't kill me with my friend. Please, I can handle the scary people, and
You're the
I can
scary
give
one.
you first. I am
Okay.
not scary.
You've got a Goblin Bombardment and 22
You can
creatures.
kill any of his creatures in response anyway, so what are you worried about?
I know.
No, he will not be able to because my creatures will get the passive. The best he can do is deal the
Sacrifice all of
damage
them,
and
yours
sacrifice
get
of them. Sacrifice
And then
all
they-
of them. Yeah,
Yours get weaker. Yeah.
that'll be interesting actually. What is that the line I want to play though? Sorry guys, really have to think it through this one.
We're at a
okay.
tough
Take your
spot
time.
here.
You guys remember when I had like 20 lands? That was fun.
That
You
was
have-
fun, yeah.
He has 21 creatures. He probably can do something pretty nasty next turn. He will definitely do something pretty nasty next turn with all those creatures and the Goblin Bombardment. I don't have any way of removing the Goblin Bombardment. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I will try. I will put the Coat of Arms.
Emma,
I
we might
will-
need to counter humans, but I think we'll all be dead before it matters.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of
best-
humans on board too, I guess, eh? I got one,
I will-
actually.
Hum-
I will pass priority.
You'll pass priority? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we figure out how big all the spirits are?
Mhm.
I have 21. So, however many he has.
How many do you have?
I have 6.
Okay, all of the spirits are getting
And
plus
Demo
25,
Demo
25,
has 2, right?
27,
And I have 2, yeah.
27.
26. Every spirit
Oh,
is
yeah.
getting 27,
I
27.
have 2 as
No.
well. So
2, so 29.
You have 2 also?
6
yeah,
plus
right here.
21.
I just made them with
Yeah, from
my
this Tenzin.
Sokuzin.
Well, so Demo
Coincidentally.
has 2, I have 21, Igor
Yeah,
has 6.
29. 21 plus 6 plus 21 plus 6 is 27 plus 2 is 29.
Okay, so everything is getting, or every spirit is getting 28, 28.
Okay.
I've got 3 soldiers, and I have a 1 human cleric.
And I have a human as well. Okay.
You should not have done that.
I mean, you can honestly, it actually might have been the right decision. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know.
Because you can give one of your flyers haste, right?
The bet that I'm doing here is that his next turn was going to be too dangerous. So before passing priority, I'll actually have to move the lightning greaves somewhere else. I'll move the lightning greaves to Jugon.
Do you have a response to that?
Do you have a response to the equip trigger?
Are you going to be attacking me?
Yeah,
I can make it where you can't kill me. Oh, no, I want to tell him,
You can
because,
just sacrifice enough creatures to Goblin Bombardment, right?
Yeah. See, the advantage here for Akar is he can just sacrifice all his spirits, and then all the spirits get smaller.
This is weird.
This is weird. This is really, really weird.
it's Commander.
So I'm not gonna bullshit you. I was planning to attack you.
Yeah, of course you were.
Wonderful.
So do what you gotta do with that information.
That I shall. It resolves. It
Okay.
gets equipped.
I will pass priority and move to combat. Okay, declare attackers. I will attack you with Jugon and Kura in the air.
Dugon and Kura in the air.
Yeah.
First things first. I am going to sacrifice one of my spirits to do a damage to Elspeth. That brings spirit count down to 27, right?
28.
28, sorry. All right. Everything is getting 27, 27. So,
I mean,
wow,
if you
math
start
is hard.
if you start shooting his Kura, he'll eventually kill it, right? Because as you shoot it, it'll get smaller as well,
Yeah.
right? So I think
Yeah.
think you can definitely kill the Kura, no problem. I mean, I think that's your best bet.
Math is for blockers, and I don't have blockers, and I'm a band kid, so I can only count to 4. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, 13 spirits at Kura. There's 13 damage going at her.
So how many spirits do we have in
Everything's
play?
14. Everything gets plus 14 plus 14 currently.
Okay, so Kura is a what, 19? How big
Yeah.
is...
Yeah, 19. Yeah.
So you got to do...
With
gotta
13 damage marked
You
on
got to
it.
do 6 more damage there. Or, essentially, you're doing double damage, right? Because every time you
Yeah.
sack a spirit, it gets smaller as well. So you have to do 3 more damage. That would be enough.
Yeah, so I got 7, so I'll go down 7, 6, 5. I'll go down to 4 untapped spirits. Bringing
This
1,
is
2, 3,
absolutely
4.
wild.
I know.
The count
the fact that
is
he's
going
playing...
to be 11.
So the
So
fact
10.
that he's playing a spirit tribal deck and he just happened to make a ton of colorless spirits on his last turn is
Yeah, it's amazing.
how often do you see that? Okay, so 3 more damage and all the spirits are 3 smaller now, right?
So that would kill Kira.
Okay.
Kura is 17, and it took already.
I've done
He's done
16
16, so you need 1 more, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sack another spirit going down to 3, and I'll do 1 to Igor's face.
That would be enough to kill it, yeah.
That'll do it, yeah.
Would that kill the Kura?
Yeah, because
Because
now
now
it's
it
1
has
smaller.
It's 16 with 16 damage marked on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So you got a
So
dice
Kura
trigger.
dies. I got a dice trigger. Think I'll create a token.
Demo has 2, I have 3, so that's 5. And how many spirits do you have now? Still 6?
He's got 5 now.
Yeah, I still have 6 because of the token.
Oh,
as a
right.
spirit.
Yeah.
The spirit from Kura.
Spirit count is 11, so it's
And
plus 10.
And the number of lands I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11, the token.
So how big is Jugan? That's the most important issue right now.
10, 15, and however many counters are on it.
So it gets a plus 10 as one counter on it, so it's 16.
Yeah,
right?
it's a 6. It's 6
Plus 10. So 16.
Plus 10, so 16.
That's a whole lot of math we just did there.
I am going to go ahead and sacrifice the rest of my spirits and do 3 damage to your face, Igor.
Okay.
So it's going to be 13 damage upon myself. I have no block, so I'll take 13. It's going to put me at 11.
We made it, boys.
What just happened?
I don't know.
A lot of math I don't like.
Coat of Arms is a wacky card, man. It's a wacky card in a Commander game. You never know what's going to happen.
I'll pay you and O'Karen's transformation, the Shepherd.
Okay. That's too bad.
HBs, I'll draw a card from it, and I will put a permanence into play. I'll play a forest. That's my turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards in hand, so I'll discard forest.
Play a mountain per turn. I will tap 3 mana, 2 here, 1 into here to filter to be 2. Equipped Mage Slayer to my commander. I have 1 beloved card in hand, and I have no way to get tokens currently, so I promise it is not scary. I will cast a Parallel Lives.
Too bad you didn't have that before, eh?
I wish. Hey, Igor, I'm not scary anymore. I have, no spirits. I'm not going to die on my turn, right?
Not picking on you. Not picking on you. Promise.
Oh, you're picking on me?
Not picking on you. Promise.
I will attack Elspeth, and on attack, it's going to do 4 damage to her.
Okay.
You
I
can
will
still block if you want.
I'm good. I don't think I need to.
I'm going to move to my end step. I control and equip the creature, so I'm going to create 2 1/1 colorless spirits.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn. I'm drawing up my spirits now.
All right.
Demo, I don't think a Blasphemous Act actually deals with this board, hey?
No. On my upkeep, I will get back my squee. I gotta remember that. Then I will draw. I can't believe I just drew that. Seriously can't believe it. All right, I'm going for broke because this is not looking good here. Gratuitous Violence.
What does that do?
If a creature I control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. Okay, I'm going to use my Hazoret's ability. Discard a card, deals 2 damage to each opponent, and I'm discarding my squee. So
And we'll be taking...
you're going to all take double damage from Hazoret and double damage from Brallin because they're both creatures, obviously, that I control.
So 6 in all?
6 in all, yep. Everyone's taking 6, and I will put a counter. Yes, ouch.
Down to
is
5.
right. Man, it's times like this that I wish Brallin had a shark that he could ride. That would be stupendous. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. How many untapped creatures do you have, Igor? You have 5, eh? How big is your spirit token?
12 plus the buff.
Yeah, but how big is it without the buff?
12
12?
token. Yeah, I have 12 lands.
I'm trying to think if it's worth attacking here, but I just don't. Okay. Igor, I'm going to attack you with my... No, I can't do that. If I attack with my Angie's Yeah, I can attack. I can't attack because my Angie's Ravager has to attack on every combat. And if I attack, I have to discard my hand, and I don't want to discard the 1 card and I have my hand. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, that makes up my mind then. The card that I can't believe I just drew was the Blasphemous Act that you were just talking about.
That's amazing.
I know, right? You just said Blasphemous Act as I drew it off the top of my library.
I'll draw a card
obviously,
from
is
my
only going to
card.
cost 1 mana. And everything will take 13.
So I have 6.
I'm
8.
quite certain everything should die. I'm pretty sure. Because the spirits, as they die, will make the other spirits. So everything that has 13 damage on it should die after... Because my spirits are only what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're just 9 9s, right? Yeah, so my spirits are dead.
Yeah.
I have a reaction to casting that.
Okay.
Instead of taking damage, I'm just going to sack my 3 creatures.
Oh, yeah. You
All
got a Goblin
3
Bombardment.
is going to go at your face demo.
Okay.
Let's see if I have any triggers here.
Any responses,
no,
anybody?
No. I don't think I have any responses, just checking for triggers.
Hazard
No
survives.
triggers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I have the Jugan trigger. You want counters on Hazaret?
Yeah, if you want to.
Uh,
I'm probably going to attack you with it, though.
then no.
Then no. Okay.
I'll actually
I.
put 1 mana into my Shadow Spear, so your Hazard dies.
Why would you do such a thing?
Board wipe
Because
needs to be out.
yes.
Wipe the board.
All
I
right.
know, but you still have gratuitous violence out with that, and I'm on 9
Yeah,
life.
man, I could have done some serious damage there. Damn
With all
Shadow
those
Spear.
cards in your hand?
I hate that thing. Yeah, the 0 cards in my hand. Yeah.
So my
Okay.
commander will go to the command zone. I'll put it there. So it's the first time, so it's cost 8 now.
I guess I'm done then.
Untap. Amir Shepherd comes back. First thing. Then I will float on my main phase. I'll float the 2 white. I'll play the Lotus Field. These will die. Get a trigger to return a non-land permanent to my hand, and I'm going to choose to whiff on that. So I have 2 floating white. I'm going to spend 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to cast a poorly timed but still nonetheless good Admonition Angel. Then I'm going to float 2 white, and then I'm going to spend that 2 white to cast a Planar Birth, and in response to my own Planar Birth, I'm going to sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Oh boy.
planes to my Zirin Orb, gaining 12.
Anybody else got lands in their graveyard? I do not. It's only basic
No.
lands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, have that forest.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. You get a forest.
I'll go to 21, and I will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 planes onto the battlefield, getting 14 triggers on both Emiria and Admonition Angel. I will return all of my things to the battlefield, all of my non-land permanents, and then Admonition Angel is going to trigger 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 times. So I will exile 14 non-land permanents for as long as Admonition Angel remains on the battlefield.
That's all of them, I believe, right?
I think it should be all of them.
I
Yeah.
got
I
3.
have
Build it.
6.
So that's 9,
6,
10, 11,
3.
12, 13. There's exactly 14, actually. I
Exactly
think,
14.
Right? Boy, how quickly the
They're
game
gonna go over
changes.
there then.
Yeah, I drew that Planar Birth off of my Mangara, and I was like, please just let me live to my next turn. That's all I ask. Then I will tap 2 and equip Shadow Spear to... I will bump the Esper Sentinel. I'll probably regret it later. And then I'll +1 Elspeth to create 3 soldiers. They're going to be... Here they are. And that is my turn.
All right, Igor, make it happen.
Okay. Yeah. Untap, upkeep, draw. So our stuff is exiled, right?
Yeah, temporarily.
Get that Admonition Angel off the battlefield. We'll get it back.
Better hurry up too, because Mother of Runes could be online soon.
And you used your Beast Within already, so I'm thinking that's not going to be a likely scenario.
4, 5, 6, 7. Mix bloom. Step for 3. So 9. Leave 1 floating. Cast my commander. 1 and 3. And I'll cast Kodama of the South tree. Trigger. Kodama of the West tree. Play my land for the turn. Tap for 9. Leave 2 floating. Use 7 to cast Kindred Summons. Naming Spirits. Reveal top to reveal 3. Kodama of the Center Tree. Neojin of Life's Web.
With no
That's
divinity.
unfortunate.
With no divinity counter, so we don't have to worry about that.
And Prep Root Kami. Yeah, the last permanent I have in my hand is the Ayumi, the last visitor. All of these are exiled, actually. Let me just put them.
Uh-oh, who's got legendary lands? I know Caden does.
I've actually sacrificed them all. I have none right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had to sack them all to my Zirin Orb.
Don't you have an Emiria? Oh, that's not a
Emiria,
legendary land.
not
That's
a legendary
right.
land. Yeah.
It
For
should
some
be,
stupid reason.
but it's not.
Yeah.
That's
Jesus,
right.
I am 1 short of having all the Kodamas in play.
Oh,
This is
so
very
close.
sad.
So close.
Upsetting.
Would have been all of them in 1 turn as well.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's like unlocking achievements or something.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Me and that car are both empty-handed now.
I'll play a land for turn.
Igor, did you cast 2 spells last turn?
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
Okay, I'll draw a card then.
and I am going to pass the turn.
All right, here I go with my empty hand and my empty board. Oh, I will get squee back on my upkeep, and then I will draw. I will play a sad robot who is going to be very sad and lonely. I will get a land, and I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play a Core Haven as a land for turn. I would sack the Burnished Heart first. I don't have any non-land permanents to bring back. But Admonition Angel will go, and I'm going to zoot the Nyxbloom Ancient.
Is it exiled?
Temporarily exiled. Then I'll tap 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll play a Sunstone. Then I'll +1 Elspeth to get 3 more soldiers. Then I will... do I play my commander? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I do. Tap 9 for my commander. Who missed out on all the spirit buffing fun, but that's fine. Okay, I'll go to combat. I'm gonna swing. Do you have any flyers or reach, Igor?
I have reach and
You have
His
reach.
commander has reach, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the commander has reach. Okay. I'll swing Esper Sentinel, Mangara, and a soldier token, and 2 soldier tokens at a car.
Got anything?
Yes.
Oh wow, really?
It's really bad. Caden, since
Yep.
I am going to die, as a gift to you,
Oh, to me.
choose target commander that entered the battlefield this turn. I will tap my Forge of Heroes, targeting your commander, and put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Well,
You're-
now I feel extra bad about killing you.
Now you're giving him a gift for killing you.
I'll gain
This is
4
what you
life
get.
from Esper Sentinel and Mangara.
Alright, and that is, what, 5 damage?
6 in total.
I'm dead?
That's gonna be it. I think I will pass.
Demo, do you have Chaos Warp there?
I have a Chaos Warp in my deck, yes, of course.
Okay.
I don't know where it is.
Okay. The Sunstone.
Hopefully it works out just like the Blasphemous Act, where as soon as somebody mentions it, I draw it.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Okay, so you're passing?
How many cards do you have in hand, Caden?
I have 6 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm. I definitely regret discarding that Mind's Eye. That was a mistake. I made a couple of really bad mistakes in this game.
But you see, mono white can actually do stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
I also have a legendary land now. I just realized I probably shouldn't have played it. That was kind of dumb.
Oops. Core Haven, right?
Yeah. I guess it kind of nullifies it because I can just use it on Ayumi.
Genesis Wave for 11.
Genesis Wave for 11. Oh boy.
Okay.
There's a card I haven't seen in a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Permanent, not permanent, 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 not permanent, permanent.
Trying for the Hordes, is that?
Thankfully, not a permanent.
It's very sad that I'm putting Boseiju into my battlefields.
Yeah, it's always sad when that happens. Hey, there's your other Kodama, though, right?
Yeah. Instant. So all those go to the graveyard. All of those enter the battlefield. Kodama of the North Tree, Seedborn Muse, Infiltrating Mass, I think, Boseiju, Haruona. What's the name of this in English? It's
Descendant's Path.
Descendant's Path. Okay.
Yeah, and the other one was Permeating Mass.
Permeating Mass, thank you. Draw a card from this. Oh man, Boseiju. Oh man. Ah. That's fine. It happens. Got unlucky. Do you have any legendary lands there?
He does, yeah.
Dude.
Okay. I'll move to combat and I'll swing. Oh yeah, it can be blocked. So I'll swing at you with Ayumi.
Okay.
You can attack me too, and I'll block with my sad robot.
I will actually do what Demo is asking, because why not? One of the Kodamas would do. I'll swing with the center. Kodama of the center tree. A demo. If you want to block it, that's fine, but I think he will stack something.
I'll tap 3 And activate Dust Bowl, sacrifice a land, destroy target non-basic land. I'll sacrifice Core Haven, and I will destroy your Ghost Quarter, Igor.
Okay.
Then Legendary Permanent goes to my graveyard, so my commander's ability will trigger and will come back to my hand.
And now you no
And
longer
then
have a legendary land? Or
I
what?
no longer have a legendary land, so it no longer has legendary. I mean, it's no longer unblockable.
Yeah.
So I will block it with a Burnish Charge and a Soldier token.
Okay.
And I'll chump with my sad robot and draw a card, thankfully.
There you go, man. Then I will pass the turn.
You only cast the Genesis Wave that turn, eh?
It's only that, yeah.
Yeah.
I will draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to play Thematic Compass. It's actually a pretty decent draw right now. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. I really want to play with my commander, but I don't see any point if I can't discard anything. The question is, do I go get a land, or do I want to leave my Thematic Compass untapped? Yeah, I'll leave it untapped. I'll play a Command Beacon for a turn. And I will pass turn, and then my Thematic Compass will flip.
End of turn, I'm going to sack a Snow-Covered Plains to my Zerd Orb to gain 2 life. Then I'm going to activate Mistveil Plains and put it onto the bottom of my library. And then I'm going to sacrifice my Wayfarer's Bauble to go get it from the bottom of my library, back onto the battlefield, and get back my Wayfarer's Bauble. And I'll untap, upkeep, draw.
No Emiria?
Oh, yeah, I guess Burnish Charge. And also maybe untap the rest of my creatures. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I will tap 3, like that, for a Recruiter of the Guard. See what I can get here. Something to end the game would be nice. I'll reveal an 8.5 Tails, which I'll put into my hand. I'll tap 2 and I'll cast it. I'm gonna +1 Elspeth to 7 and make 3 more soldier tokens.
What's the ultimate on her?
You get an emblem with creatures you control have +2/+2 and fly.
And how much is it? 8?
7.
7?
So I'll be able to do it next turn.
Hmm.
Yeah. Before combat, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to move the Shadow Spirit to the Admonition Angel. Then I'm going to swing it, Mangara, and my commander at the demo.
Okay, I'll untap your Admonition Angel.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
So how much is that?
That's going to be 5, 6, 7 damage. And I'll gain 2 life from Mangara. Then I'm going to pass the turn.
Trigger. Review the top card of my deck. If it's a creature, just shares the type. It is. So Craven Caryatid. I can cast it. Enters the battle. When I cast it, let's see. Triggers. Can return this to my hand. Suppose I will. +1/+1 to everything. Let's go. Okay, main step. Garlick's Wake.
No,
Garrick's Uprising.
Garrick's Uprising, yeah.
I was like, in Garrick's Wake, sweet.
No, that's 3. That's nothing but I get to draw a card, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you control a creature with power 4 or greater.
I'll tap for 5. Fork Branch Garami. Draw a card from this. This trigger my commander. I can put a 4 and I'll put this Whisperer.
I just realized I actually own 8 soldier tokens, so I felt inclined to put them all on the battlefield.
5. Cast the banner. Naming Spirits. Put the Harwalna into play. Get to draw a card from it.
Can you do anything with all those creatures?
Well, with the Soulstone in play, no. Because, like, even if my creatures would connect, you can just sack 1 land and, yeah. Pass.
All right. Let's see if I can draw something usable here. No. Moonring Mirror. Probably about 12 turns too late for that. I will sacrifice my Command Beacon to get my Brallin into my hand, and then I will cast my Brallin. Might as well, because I'm probably dead soon anyway. I'm done.
Okay, end of turn. I'm going to activate Zern Orb, sacrificing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14. So I'll sacrifice 14 lands and gain 28 life, and then I will Faith's Reward. and put them all back. And I will do the Admonition Angel thing again and exile all of Igor's creatures. I think Moonring Mirror.
How many
and
triggers
Brallin.
do you have?
14. So I just want to focus creatures.
Well, you would have to get all of his creatures. How many creatures do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
He's got 13.
Okay, and +1 for Brallin.
Okay. I'll put it in the command zone. Not like it probably matters, but
What about the other
the
permanents?
other stuff stays.
the other stuff stays.
I'll go up to 57, and then I will untap, upkeep, draw. Then I'm going to emblem my Elspeth. And then when it
Giving
leaves
your-
Yomiji's creatures +2/+2 and flying.
Right.
And then Elspeth will die, and it will come back to my hand from my commander.
Man, you really could just make a Planeswalker deck with Yomiji, hey?
You probably could,
Probably be
but
pretty...
those aren't fun.
No, but it would be pretty darn decent. Mono white
Yeah.
Planeswalker.
Then I'll tap 3, 4, 5, 6 to replay the Elspeth. And then I'm going to do some swinging.
Mm-hmm. Can you kill us both?
Actually, if I first, before combat, I will play Core Haven as land for turn. Tap 3, sacrificing the Core Haven to destroy Spires of Araska. So I'll sacrifice Core Haven to Dust Bowl and destroy Spires of Araska.
Where? What?
I'm sacrificing my Core Haven to Dust Bowl to destroy your Maze of Ithland.
Oh,
And then Core Haven will come back to me.
I actually didn't even know what it was called. I was like, what's he talking about?
It's Spires of Araska, yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's going to the graveyard.
I think
Yeah, this is drawing so close.
3, 6,
Finally.
9, 12, 15, 18, 24, 27 in soldier tokens. Then I have 5.
So that kills me.
Yeah, so 27 in soldier tokens over there. And then 9. This is where the math gets hard. So 3, 6, 10, 14, 18. 18 plus 10 is 28.
I think you got more than enough.
More
there,
than
yeah.
17. More than 17.
Do you have anything, Igor, to save your life?
I can just.
I have my squee in my hand. That's about it.
Yep, that's it.
All right.
GG.
Good game, guys.
Oh, fuck.
That
Great
was
game, though.
a
Thank y'all for playing.
wild one. So pretty interesting game. There was a lot of really unique, interesting interactions that happened in that game, which is why I wanted to post it on my channel. I'm actually really happy that Caden came out the winner with his Yomiji deck. I've played against it a few times. It sometimes can struggle with the interactions. You know, whenever you're playing a certain theme, an off-color theme, what I consider to be an off-color theme, I think typically a mono-white landfall deck is a little off-color. Sometimes you can't get the interactions that you want, and you do sort of spin your wheels a little bit. He really got going in this game great. He got the interactions he wanted, and it worked out really well for him, so I'm happy about that. I'm also really happy that Igor ended up getting all the Kodamas in play, achievement unlocked, right? That probably has not happened a whole lot in Commander. Really interesting. And you, of course, had the absolutely ridiculous scenario with the coat of arms and the spirits. And it was just such a interesting scenario there where you had sort of two guys playing spirits decks a little bit. Didn't really even think about it at the time, but I guess they both were. And then when the coat of arms deck came down, and obviously I edited that whole part a lot because there was a lot of us sitting around doing math, figuring it out. Igor was deciding whether or not he actually wanted to put the coat of arms in play, and oh, maybe I won't, maybe I will, and maybe I won't. And if he was able to kill a car, you know, that's what his thinking process was I can put the coat of arms down, I can swing, and I can kill a car, and then I don't have to worry about all those other spirits in play. But of course, then came the interaction with the Goblin Bombardment, where really a car was sort of in control there because he could manipulate how big all the spirits were in play by sacrificing his own spirits and making all the rest smaller, right? So really interesting interaction. Really great finish to the game too, I think, as well. I would say my Brallin deck didn't perform super great. It definitely did sort of show what I was trying to do with that deck, where I'm playing mostly into the ability of dealing damage to all my opponents. Getting my commander bigger is nice, and I have added a few fling effects to that deck as well. So if my commander gets huge, I can just throw it at my opponents. There is no Skyshark Riding going on, so I don't really have a lot of evasion with the commander. I mostly built around the discard and the dealing damage to each of my opponents and buffing up the amount of damage I'm dealing to my opponents. Funny enough, I played a game the very next day with the same deck, and I ended up winning that game where the deck performed really, really well. So again, a little bit of an off-color theme, and sometimes when you do those off-color themes, you kind of got to wait until all the pieces come together before it actually works good. Ultimately, though, really great game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, but that is it for today, and thanks for tuning in.